Articles are mostly just dry facts and your imagination, but photos give something a bit different. It shows you how it all looked, letting you understand the historical moment more intimately. Today we'll look at the top 20 vintage photos that will leave you speechless. So without any further delay, let's get right into the video. This image depicts one of the earliest exercise equipment ever created by Dr. Gustav Zander in Sweden in 1892. It's much earlier than you were born, and it's insane to see something like this ever existed. In the subsequent image, Professor James Rickalton, 1844 to 1929, is pictured in India's Delhi Darbar in 1903 with two Kashmiri guards. The occasion is being hosted to mark King Edward VII's coronation as Emperor of India. Please pause for a second to admire Bob Ross. In case you did not know, Bob Ross was a medical technician in the US Air Force who eventually worked as the clinic's first sergeant at Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska. Before his Master Sergeant retirement, he served for 20 years. In this image from 1991, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates are talking about the future of computers. In this photo from Life magazine, 6-year-old Werfel, who lives in an orphanage in Austria, is shown hugging a brand new pair of shoes that the American Red Cross has donated him. A hospital is cheered up by this image of animals utilized in medicinal therapy. The eternal animal in this image is one that 3,000 kids pass through its ward each year and enjoy. An image that depicted Nikola Tesla working in his laboratory and using a device called a magnifying transmitter to create erratic arcs by quickly turning it on and off. This image back from the 1950s shows a naughty lady showing herself boldly lying on a sofa fully naked in the shade of sunlight. In this snap, children consumed turnips and cabbage as part of their Christmas supper during the Great Depression. Albert Einstein developed some incredible theories about light, matter, gravity, space, and time throughout his lifetime, and he quickly gained a worldwide reputation. He is shown in this photograph soaking up the summertime rays at Nassau Point in Long Island, New York in 1939. Photos not only mean preserving memories, but also preserving history, culture, and tradition for years, decades, and more. Now it's time to get intense. Watch out, people! This early 1938 photograph of a woman driving a gas-resistant stroller in Kent, England comes next. Charlie Chaplin, aged 27 in 1916, is depicted in this painting, one of the best people in every child's life. It is an advertisement for the anti-malaria medication Atabrine from World War II in Papua New Guinea. During World War II, the sign was displayed at 363rd Station Hospital in Papua New Guinea. It promotes the anti-malaria medication Atabrine successfully, if morbidly. Shoba of Fort Wayne, Indiana, one of the few survivors of the fierce naval and aerial bombardment in support of the Marines landing on the beach on the Japanese-occupied island of Saipan, is seen exchanging bananas from the spoils of war with a local goat. In this charming image, baby cages floating in the air are used to ensure that kids in apartment buildings get enough sunlight and fresh air. Walter Ernest O'Neill Yeo, an English soldier in the World War I, is regarded as one of the first patients to gain from cutting-edge plastic surgery, namely a skin flap. The hotel owner poured acid into the pool because black people were swimming in it. This famous photograph by Horace Court shows a group of white and black integrationists in the former Monson Motor Lodge swimming pool on June 18, 1964. Here is a mother who hides her face in shame after putting her children up for sale, Chicago, 1948. This image is from a bad fire at the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in London. Strong red and golden flames leaped 50 feet from the roof of the building. The wax models could be distinctly heard sizzling. In this final image, men are seen at work painting the Eiffel Tower in 1932. The tower has been repainted 19 times since its initial construction, an average of once every 7 years. It has changed color several times, passing from red-brown to yellow ochre, then to chestnut brown, and finally to the bronze of today. That's all for today's video. For more such interesting content, give this video a big thumbs up and drop a comment. Subscribe to us for more such content, and we'll see you at the next one.